We're gonna see how.
And right now, we are going to begin the epic conversation that is Kingdom Hearts 3, the game that I've been waiting for over 12 years, and as of next year, it'll be 13 years. People in Japan, 14 years. God damn. So anyway,
Mission starts now.
Oh, so the big thing is that I know some of you here said you haven't played the past games or you're not that big of a fan. That's fine.
Mm.
My thing is though, if you did wanted to play KH3, would you go back and play the past games?
Whoa, that's a good question. I don't know. I'm on the fence.
Dancing with the Little Mermaid.
What?
Do you love Dancing with the Little Mermaid? Because then Kingdom Hearts 2 is for you.
Yes, I actually liked that part.
I skipped that world so much.
I asked because are you guys familiar with the YouTuber Angry Joe?
Yes.
A little bit.
So he is a huge YouTuber, like I think 2 or 3 million YouTube subscribers. People go to him to determine whether they want to buy a game or not. And he does plan on reviewing Kingdom Hearts 3, but he said he has no interest in going back and playing the past games on Twitter. And he got ridiculed, me being one of them. And his fans are defending him, pretty much saying that, oh, the game should stand on his own. Like, he shouldn't have to play. Bullshit. Because the thing is, story-wise, I would never watch the season finale of Lost, having not watched any of the previous episodes. You know what I'm saying? I would not, because then you have no idea what's going on. KH3, they advertise it. Oh, you get to play as your favorite Disney characters. I'm sorry, with your favorite Disney characters, but the story is so convoluted. It's so integral. Like, this is every single game since 2002 has led to this. This is the Marvel Avengers Infinity War for the game. Like, it is huge. So, do you guys think it's wrong of him to not go back and play the past games? Because if he gives his opinions on the game, coming from a person who has never played the past games, he'll more than likely speak ill of it, pretty much telling people convincing people not to buy it or something. You know.
Well, what do you consider? What game should he have to go back and play? Because if you go back through the entire Kingdom Hearts series, it's at least half a dozen systems over the course of more than a decade. You know, you've got an old mobile game that's like on Nokia. You know, you've got a Game Boy Advance game. You've got a not a Vita game, a PSP game, I think.
Well, that's the thing, is that every single mainline Kingdom Hearts game is all on the PS4. Every single one. The 1.5, 2.5 collection and the 2.8 collection, all on one disc, so that it'll be no problem for anyone. All you need to do is play 1, 2, Birth by Sleep, Dream of Distance, and you are good. Just 4 games and you are good.
So when you say just 4 games, how many hours is that, Mo?
Well, I mean, you can play at your own pace, or just, I think each game is like 15 hours if you just do the main story.
Mm-hmm.
Less than 15 hours.
Okay.
So, and you have until January, a few months after that. So, I mean, like, this guy has plenty of time, because he said he wants to base it. He said that if this game is not kind to new players, and he has every right to call him out for it. But I'm like, bro, again, you're playing the season finale of the story. So at that point, you have to go back and play the past game. I'm not going to play Metal Gear Solid 4 having never played the Metal Gear games, because I won't know what the hell's going on. I'll enjoy the gameplay, but I'll have no idea what's going on. So that's what I'm going to ask you guys: is shouldn't he? Do you think it's right for him to judge this game, review it, having not played the past games?
So
I think that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I think the story is important, writing is important. Video games more and more are becoming more of an art form that rely on the narrative. But there's still an interactive experience. And if the interactive experience is trash, it suffers for it. And, you know, he could know absolutely nothing about the story, and the game could be a 10 out of 10 without the story. He's going to give it a 10 out of 10. But if that game is absolute trash, but with like an Oscar-worthy story, it's still a trash game. You know, I'm not saying it will be, but, you know, you can't. These two sides of the coin are the same coin. You can't separate them. And he's kind of trying to, by the sound of things. He's trying to take the writing and the story aside. And I can almost tell you now, he's gonna kind of trash that story, because if you don't know what's going on, you're gonna be like, oh, why are there like 19 dozen different Xehanorts? Why is Elsa in this? It's gonna throw him off a bit.
I think he's got a little bit of responsibility to at least know the backstory if he doesn't play through it. So
yeah, how many videos are out there? It's like Kingdom Hearts story in 10 minutes. Just watch one at least.
Like you said, he has like 3 million subscribers. I mean, he's going to affect some people's idea of the game. So
yeah, my thing is,
it's kind of his job to be informed at least. So
my thing is, don't inform other people about the game if you yourself are not informed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's my biggest thing.
So I definitely agree with that.
December, like I would defend him a little bit more, but I mean it's July. He's got 6 months, to put some work in, and he can make a Let's Play series. And with that many subscribers, he's got plenty of time. Yeah. Sorry, Corey. I think I've interrupted you.
Oh no, it's perfectly okay. That's a good point. I was just gonna add, like, for me, so I have not played Kingdom Hearts. I have not played any of the Kingdom Hearts games. I am intrigued by what I've seen about Kingdom Hearts 3, and I plan on picking it up, and I plan on playing the game. But I'm not so intrigued that I want to go back right now and play the previous titles, right? Now, if I love Kingdom Hearts 3, I will more than likely go back, play the other titles, and then play all the way through and replay Kingdom Hearts 3 to kind of get the whole feel. But like, and I know this isn't a game, but so Naruto, right? I never saw Naruto. When Naruto someone finally brought Naruto to me and was like, hey, you should watch this, it's really, really cool. Like, I've always known about it, but I just thought it was like, dude, it's been on for like 10 years. I'm too far back to watch 900 episodes of a show. I could
19,
right, but now so when they came out with Boruto, Naruto Next Generations, I watched that. I kind of liked it. And now I've gone back to the beginning of Naruto, gone through Naruto, and now I'm in Naruto Shippuden because I liked Boruto so much, just the characters, how they handled everything. It made me want to go back and kind of learn more about everything. So the story brought me in. So as long as Kingdom Hearts 3, the story's good and the gameplay, I enjoy the gameplay, I'll have no issue going back, revisiting everything to see where all of the chips lay, But as of right now, I'm intrigued by Kingdom Hearts 3, not so much to go back and, spend a bunch of hours playing four other titles. So.
But do you think it's okay for him to review it, having not played the past games?
I feel like it's fair if he does video game reviews based and he gives a fair review. Like, if he separates, like if he puts in different categories, like gameplay, story, and all of that. If you review each point separately, then I think it's fair. Because if you don't really understand the storyline and you give it a bad grade and you let people know up front that you don't know everything about it, but the storyline and the title that you were playing didn't really catch your attention, I feel it's fair to give it not a super high score. But as long as the gameplay is good and he gives the gameplay a good score, I think it's fair.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. Like, he doesn't deserve to judge the story if he doesn't. Yeah, like, you can't judge the lore based on Jurassic, Park 3,
right,
for example. You can't just jump into that and be like, okay.
Or like you watch Ant-Man and Wasp and you haven't seen the other 19, Marvel movies. You can review the movie.
Like, it's awesome effects. It's very pretty. Yeah, it's put together well, but like, you can't judge the story. Sorry.
Yeah, that's like watching Lord of the Rings: Return of the Kings, having not watched the previous films.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
He's the professional. We'll see.
Yeah. Yay! Less than 10 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, I think Kingdom Hearts 3 looks pretty cool. From the trailer we saw at E3, the more extended trailer that I saw, I was like, oh, okay, this looks really cool. I'm intrigued. I kind of want to see what's going on with Elsa, why they're doing, handling this the way they are. So I mean, it brought me in. It has my eyes open. It has me willing to purchase the game at launch. So I mean, I think so far
Bro,
it's
you are
a
going
good
to
thing.
be so confused. Trust me. Even I'm confused now, but they're going to make the story even more confusing with a third game. So hold on to your butts. But yeah, we did it. Yay, we're doing it.
Nice.